Have it in their houses. Just take a look at the houses as you travel around. You see satellite dishes if they have it put in there. So it can be quite expensive if you want to enjoy all that there. And then some games, the national TV and the government say, look, there's some sports that we just won't let go on to Sky TV. They're too important for the country. So our national sports of Gaelic football and hurling, okay, they're played between all the counties to Sligo. We're going north now. Actually, we're going to go due north, up towards Sligo, and then eventually on to Letterkenny, where we stayed. Today is probably the most northerly place we will be on the tour. We'll head over to the Causeway tomorrow. It's quite far north too. You're very close to Scotland at that point. But today we're going straight up there north, up to Sligo, guys. It's roughly about a 2-hour ride, okay? And we're off the real beautiful highways. We're on sort of a main road there. It's not as pretty as some of the other stuff, but we get near Sligo, some nice mountains and hills around there. It's fairly neat. Now on the way up there, we'll pause for a little stop at a holy site in Ireland. There's a little place called Knock. Knock's the Irish word for a hill, guys. C-N-O-C. So we're going to stop there, as there was a visitation in the late 1800s by Our Lady. So it's a very important pilgrimage site there. There's several churches and so on. We'll have a little stop in the village and bring you over to the church show you the church where Our Lady is said to have appeared to some of the local children up here. It was back in 1879. So it's a very important. That church there existed back then, but it was much smaller. It was just like a real, almost like a little family home, a church. And Our Lady appeared several times on that gable wall. You see where the glass is there? Okay, so that's where she actually appeared to the children. So the children appeared to go into a trance when she made her visitation. Okay, and the locals all came down and watched this. All this took place. So it's been an important place of sanctuary and pilgrimage ever since that time. Irish little villages. It's not so big, but there's a lot going on, guys. There's a little shopping centre down to your left there, Quayside Shops, which is like a shopping outlet area. The main street is called O'Connell Street. We're going to come across it in a second. People are out just doing their Saturday morning shop. And some nice little stores around here, guys. The City Hall's up there on your left. O'Connell Street's the next one on the right hand side here, guys. Okay, so you see the pharmacy there immediately to the right. Okay, that's O'Connell. Down there there's lots of little restaurants and cafes and things. Also along the river, we're going to cross the river 30 yards away from here. So on the river they've got a little embankment. You can walk down there too and find a little cafe. So do get yourself something substantial, guys, because we're going to be out sort of more rural areas for a little bit afterwards when we leave. And then we're going to be on the main highway up to Letterkenny. There's not loads so far as in terms of stop-off points, so get yourselves a good bite to eat here. We'll stay until 1 o'clock, guys. That gives us an hour and a half, which is plenty of time for a little... Yeah. I'll keep it going. rocky beach there, guys. You see the wee beach there to your left hand side? I'm going to let you go down there, have a little roam around, photographs and so on from the hillsides there. Take a little 20 minutes from the sand dunes. We'll just say, obviously guys, we're in doing our lovely Atlantic Challenge yesterday, which was great. And as you can see, Tom has totally cleaned the bus, which is superb. If you're down on the beach, guys, you come back in there, give the shoes a good old rattle outside. We can get all the sand off as best as you can.
I think this is when he does the pull away trick.
I want to touch it.
Oh, it's dirty.
I don't want to drop it in anything.
I ate some pizza.
You gotta go, like, okay. Like, check it out while I
That's good. The way up here in the northwest of Ireland, we went round the county capital about 40 minutes ago. That's Donegal town. This is Letterkenny, which is far and away the biggest town of the area. So we're dropping down here. This was a Holiday Inn, guys. The hotel's called the Clanry Hotel, but it was originally a Holiday Inn. And this was sort of enjoy staying. There's a lovely big lobby in it. Got a very good health and fitness, sort of a suite with swimming pool, all that sort of stuff, guys. And you know, just general lovely big lounges, nice rooms. So it's a pretty cool area. Now the hotel itself, guys, is a bit out of town. You know, it's too far to walk in. Well, I would say for you guys, it's too far to walk in. It's been 1.5 miles. You know what they want to do.
And a lot of the guys that come back, the ones that did come back from college, and are staying in this place. They used to say, and it's been a few years back, that they would have a Sunday mass, Sunday night mass. Right. You'd be surprised.
Here this morning, Sunday mornings in Ireland, very quiet. I remember this time last week you were in Dublin, just about to go on a little city tour with Sally. Well, out in the more rural parts, like where we are now, it takes a little bit of time to get going here this morning, which is good for us because the roads will be calm. We can get across to the Giant's Causeway, or the Bear Cliff, as Eric was calling it there for a while. I don't know where you picked that one up, Eric, but we're definitely going to the Giant's Causeway here this morning. So a little bit of a journey, guys. We have to cross the border into effectively Northern Ireland, as you're still in the Republic of Ireland at the moment. So effectively, internationally, you'd be seen to be crossing a boundary here, an important border. But such is the progress we've made over the years here. We simply will drive over the border, guys. There'll be no passport checks, so there'll be no, basically, you won't really notice that you're into a new political jurisdiction. There's a new sign, just a big sign up saying, "Welcome to Northern Ireland." But that's really it. Passports won't really come into play at all. There we know the chaps are doing a passport check, but that's more for 2 days' time, I would believe. So we're leaving the Republic, we're going into the north. Big city, guys, very close to here. It's called Derry, or Londonderry. Okay, it's about a 20-minute drive from Letterkenny. This morning we'll drive into Derry, but we'll go around the ring road because we want to get through it as quick as we can, really, to get over to the causeway. But we will be coming back there. We'll drive across the top of Northern Ireland, guys, the whole way across the northern reaches of Northern Ireland till we get over to the causeway. The causeway is going into a totally different country, but a little bit different here. And it's the roadway is just really it's just a link road between Donegal and Derry. It would have been highly militarised during the conflict period from 1969 to 1998, but it's been demilitarised since then. And there's the sign there just saying, look, welcome to Northern Ireland. There you go, just crossing in. And it's as easy as that there, guys. There's no soldiers or policemen, and no sort of passport control that you might find. Just you're straight through. A lot of that's to do with the European Union as well, guys, because we're all European Union countries. So the UK Border Authority here, that would be responsible for maintaining the border, well, they're pretty confident if we came through Dublin Airport or Shannon, you would have to pass by Irish passport and immigration, you know, so they're happy enough with that there. So we just gently move over and you're into Northern Ireland. No real difference, guys. You don't notice the road surface. There's two differences. The road surface is slightly different, and when you look for the road signs now up ahead, they're going to be just in English rather than in English and Irish. So that's really all you would. The only difference, your mobiles, your telephones there will you'll see them switching networks. Here, guys, called Dunluce Castle, home of the O'Donnell clan, of the O'Donnells of County Antrim. Right, look left, guys. It's actually sitting right on the cliff face, that castle. A 17th century one there. It was the O'Donnells clan home. It was taken by the British several times. The O'Donnells eventually got it back from them there. So it's only a ruin these days, but it's a real magnificent ruin. You get a real lovely perspective when we swing around the corner here. And that's a lovely place to have a farm just up there on the hill, overlooking the castle and the ocean, right beside the causeway. Now here's Dunluce Castle coming into view now, guys. Pretty splendid place, look at that. Van Morrison, you know the singer Van Morrison? Last summer he played a concert there, just in the grounds of Dunluce Castle, a select audience for a summer gig there. What a beautiful place, a sunset over the Atlantic Ocean there, guys. So Dunluce Castle, home of the O'Donnells.
Mom, it's only 160 feet.
Oh my god.
That's it. Okay. No, I don't need all these layers.
Yeah.
The island of Islay, it's spelled I-S-L-A-Y, Islay, or the Mull of Kintyre, which is an old song sung as well by Paul McCartney. But today, just a little bit too cloudy to see over to lovely Scotland. Now, don't worry, guys. We're going to get some food for you. I know there's lots of nice candy floating about that bus. We're going to head over towards Derry. All right. Now you were all half sleeping earlier on. Now after the walk, you are back